welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a long-awaited review of the new Beauty Bakerie Cake Mix Foundation. I picked up two different shades. I actually ordered one shade. I ordered shade number 7. One shade number 7, but they actually gave me a free foundation and a free beauty egg. And it looks like this is wet already, so I can try to use it today in this look. And it also came with this pretty little paper here. It came in the box and it had like a pretty pink wrapping and all the little party without a surprise. So the surprise was it gave me an extra foundation. They gave me the shade 9 because I already had the shade 7, but they wanted you to give you an extra one, so just in case the shade you ordered wasn't the right shade, they gave you an extra one just in case. And if I didn't want both of them, or I can return the one that I wanted and keep the other one, or I can just keep them both and give the other one to somebody else. But I feel like both of the shades will work for me, especially with summer is being here and we all get darker in the summer. So first I picked up shade 7, and I did this video the other day, and apparently the freaking video did not come out right, and I was so pissed off when I went back to do the editing last night. It was all messed up. So I'm gonna say which video I can actually put up first. So apparently this foundation is supposed to come in 30 different shades. It's vegan. It comes $28 each. It's paraben free. Number 1 being the darkest shade and number 59 being the lightest shade. And it tells you you can get up to full to medium coverage with this foundation. It's supposed to be smudge proof, skin smooth. It gives you a skin smooth finish. It's creamy but lightweight on the skin. It will not clog your pores, and it's infused with vitamin E to protect your skin, against the sun and stuff like that. And it keeps you looking sweet all day because it's smudge proof. And then it says tips: prep your face with a bake hydrating oil or your moisturizer. The moisturizer I use today is the Bobbi Brown. I don't know if you can see this. I use the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base as my moisturizer / apply your moisturizer maybe up to 20 minutes or before you apply your foundation, so you can let the moisturizer sit into your skin, so it makes it have an easier application. It gives it a smoother application when you're applying it. And it says work in sections, and then it says put the foundation in the middle of your face and work your way out. So if you're starting on one side, start in the middle or wherever, then work your way out. But I just automatically start in sections and just do my thing anyway. And then it says following with a stippling motion. So you basically tap in the foundation into your skin, not blending it, because if you blend it too much and drag, you'll get like streak marks on your face. And then it tells you to follow with the flower powder, the flower setting powder, and I picked mine up in yellow. So all together in my order, I got the cake mix foundation in 7 and 9, and I got the flower setting powder in yellow, and then I got the free beauty egg. The last time I did this video, I did not use the egg, so I'm gonna see if I can use it today. But sometimes, when you use different beauty blenders, it kind of picks up the foundation. So I swatched them against my skin the other day, so I'll just show you. First, I'm gonna swatch number 7 on the back of my hand, and I think one pump gives you a lot of foundation. I just squirted it on the back of my hand, and it's freaking a lot. It's a lot of foundation, so I'm gonna blend that one. Like, I already know which one I'm going to pick, but I just want to show you guys the different swatches. And then I'm gonna swatch number 9. Be careful. So with their shade range, 1 being the darkest and then 59 being the lightest. So first I picked number 7, and number 7 is darker than number 9. Is that right? Yeah, number 7 being darker than number 9. So, with them being on the back of my hand, these are the swatches here. With number 7 is on the top and number 9 is on the bottom. I'm gonna let it dry really quick.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to step in and just let you guys know, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button. Alright everyone, I'm going to start off with the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and I'm going to use a little special that came with it, and then the shade of foundation I'm going to use in this application is the number 9 because it's lighter than the number 7. And I'm going to use a little special that came with the primer to get the primer out of the jar. It says use a small little pea size, but a pea size is never enough. I'm going to have to go in a couple of little times to get that much primer, and that's how much I actually need to cover my whole face. Because the pea size is never enough. I don't know what kind of woman that works for, but I want to get it all over, and I want to use this to make sure that my foundation goes on evenly. Between the Bobbi Brown face, now I'm just applying the shade number 9 all over my face with a stippling, kind of fluffy foundation brush, and I use the shade number 9. It looks really red on camera, but it's really not, and I'm just showing you here that it's really transfer resistant and it's not coming off on my hand at all. It blended in perfectly. It covered up my hyperpigmentation and everything like that. I'm just going to use this little card that came in the package because it's white on the tip, and show you guys that it's really no foundation on the card. It's really transfer resistant. And I'm just stippling it all over my face. That's what it recommends when you apply the foundation, to kind of stipple it into your skin, not drag it in, because it can leave possible streaks on your face. Now I'm just going to use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Amande. I'm just going to apply it to my under eyes, my nose, my forehead, places like that we usually conceal. My cupid's bow, and a little bit on my forehead, not too much, and down the bridge of my nose. Nothing too crazy, you know, even though I look crazy right now. I'm going to apply some to my jawline, but you can see when I go to blend it in with the Beauty Egg, it picks up the foundation when I use the egg. And I'm going to put some on the side of my lips because it's just a little bit of hyperpigmentation there. So it just helps even out the application in my skin tone. Now I'm going to use their Beauty Egg, and it's stamped already. I'm just going to start under my eyes. I'm just dabbing it in and blend it all out. I usually let my concealer sit a little bit longer before I go and blend it out. I don't know why I was in such a rush. But the egg is kind of, it's like an in-between. It's like soft and medium at the same time. But the egg gets really big when you wet it. And it's not picking up too much of the concealer under my eyes. So it's working really well. And it's kind of firm. So I'm just going to keep on blending in my foundation. When I blend it on my nose, I should have pinched the sponge a little bit more so I can get a straighter line, but it's okay. I'm just going to blend out everywhere else. And for some reason that spot did not want to blend out, and then I'm blending on the side of my face. I'm just dabbing it in, and you can see once I'm done blending it out, it's going to like really pick up the foundation where I'm blending, and it's going to look like a hollow empty spot and pick up all the foundation on my cheek, and it's very irritating. So I had to go back and fix that. I don't like using the beauty blenders on that spot for some reason, because that spot on my face, it tends to have more hyperpigmentation right there. So if I blend anything over that, it just kind of picks up all the foundation and leaves a dark mark. I'm just blending for my life right now. But I'm going to go back over that with my foundation brush to get out all the harsh lines and blend in the color. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know, the creamy foundation, concealer usually blends easily. So I don't know if it's the foundation. It might just be the sponge, because I usually let it sit a little bit longer, but for some reason it's not blending out that well. I don't know why. But it's all gonna come together in the end, so it's okay. And as you can see on my forehead, the sponge picked up some of the foundation on my forehead. So it's leaving like some of the dark areas, because my forehead has darker hyperpigmentation also. So the sponge is picking up too much product. What was that face? So now I'm just going back in with more of the Radiant Creamy Concealer, because I should have let it sit longer on my face. And now I'm going in with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade 60. Well, that's what I thought I was going to do. I guess I'm still going back in with the NARS concealer in the shade of Monday. This concealer is so creamy. Now I'm going in with the No Filter Concealer in the shade 60. I know they changed the shade numbers because they added some shades, but I'll leave it in the comment box. So now I'm just going in with shade 60 from ColourPop. And these two together, they're like the perfect match. And they just give you a flawless application.
Alright, hey everyone, welcome back. This is my finished results and my finished look. I just had to go off camera and do my eyes. I actually did this look on another video, so that will be uploaded soon also. So my final thoughts of this foundation and the setting powder. I am in love with everything that I got from Beauty Bakerie. The freaking foundation has not budged at all, and I've had it on for hours sitting in this hot room doing different videos, and everything is stayed in place. It's not red anymore. Everything just kind of set in together. It just melted right perfectly into your skin. I feel like I have on nothing on my face. I'm freaking in love. It reminds me of my Fenty Beauty foundation, the No Filter foundation, and in that foundation I am for 40, and today in the Beauty Bakerie foundation I use number 9. I also feel like I can use the number 7 also, or I even can just mix the number 7 and 9 together to balance out some of the red that's in it. But once you put it on your face, it kind of just not oxidize, it kind of settles into your skin, and it just kind of matches you flawlessly. Honestly, it kind of to me looks like I don't even have anything on my skin. It's like a flawless blend. It's freaking amazing. And then the setting powder, it's just so nicely milled and creamy, and it just goes on flawlessly no matter how much you put on. But I put on a lot at first, and I kind of just dusted off, and then I went over my Laura Mercier translucent powder and just blended everything out. It works flawless. I don't have any creasing. I don't have any creasing in my smile line, no creasing under my eyes. I even set my eyelids with the same yellow powder, and everything's amazing. I like the egg. I love the little beauty sponge, little egg also. I used it to set my concealer, blend my concealer out and set it with yellow powder. The only thing I don't really care for when I'm doing my foundation and I'm blending out my concealer, and when I blend it out on my cheek area, it always ends up pick up too much of the foundation. Is always on this side of my face. Maybe I'll probably go a little bit more heavy-handed, but I love this egg also. and everything just works out amazing. I cannot wait to try more products. I can't wait to try more products from the brand. They're amazing, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah, so I love everything I picked up, and I'm glad they sent me 2 shades because number 9 ended up being my shade right now before I get a tan. Hopefully I don't get a tan too much, but I can use them both together, or I might end up giving one away in a giveaway, or just giving one to my family member or something. But other than that, I'm in love with all the products. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so you won't miss none of my new uploads. I'm trying to upload between 1 and 5, or 1. It's gonna have multiple uploads in a week. It's either gonna be like maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4, probably mostly 4 or 3, whatever. I'm trying to play with the dates. I'm not sure about the exact dates, but I know I'm gonna upload multiple times in a week. So I'm trying to push out more and more videos, more and more content for you guys. So if you have any suggestions, anything you want to see, let me know and leave me a comment in the comment box, and I will get right back to you. And I'll reply back to all my comments. So if you have any questions about anything, let me know. And if it's anything you want me to try out from any brand or any company, whatever it is, just let me know in the comment box, and I will get right on it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.